What's up? Welcome back to the Gangsta Rap Odyssey. I am your host, Megatron. You know me. Today we got a special episode. Special to me because this is the first time I've ever heard this record in my life. And, we're talking about Mercedes Rear End. Crazy. I've never heard this album. Why did it pique my interest? I'll tell you why. Let's go to eBay real quick. And you can guess it, man. This album is selling for a crazy amount of money. Mercedes No Limit. Let's see if we can find it real quick here. So, if you want the CD, you can get it used for $120. You can get it new for $269.99. $130. The cassette is $120. Almost $200 pretty much. All kinds of, it's crazy. Like, I don't know how this popped up in my eBay, but it did. And I was like, what? I have never heard this record in my life. So I thought, you know what? Maybe it is worth $200. Why don't we find out for ourselves? Am I right? So, first of all, let's give Mercedes an introduction here. Just looking at her wiki, we know she's about 45 now, and she only had one album on No Limit, but the songs that she made on there were on several other artists, apparently, on their CDs, which I had never heard. For me, I was never a big No Limit guy. I don't know. I think I had Ghetto D, and then Silk the Shocker, Charge It to the Game, and then I had a C Murder album. But then after that, they just came out like every Tuesday, every week. And they felt a little hollow, soulless and fucking whack. We'll just say it, I don't know, maybe I was unfair. Who knows? I've looked at the True album lately, the one with the skulls on it, and it's got some bangers on there. I'll give them that. But, this Mercedes, my history with the Mercedes, which is like nothing, no history. She has a couple interviews on YouTube that I watched before doing this. And I tried not to find any interviews that would play samples of her music because I wanted to come in this totally fresh, completely fresh. She got signed by No Limit after she went in to do a song for C Murder and somebody else. Anyways, they found her at a high school game or something. She was a promising music career, or she had a promising music career anyways. Then she got signed to No Limit right on the spot when Master P walked in. And, the rest is history, except for that they actually came out with the graphic, apparently, for this CD and started advertising it in the Vibe magazine and who knows wherever else before she even recorded a track. So that tells you something about how No Limit was running back then. They were just coming out like, whether you knew it or not, we're coming out with your record. So she got news that she was coming out because she saw her ad in the Source or in the Vibe magazine and called up the studios or called up No Limit Studios, of course. And she's like, I ain't dropped no music yet or whatever. You can check out the interviews. I'll put it in the show notes because I'm probably just butchering her words, and I don't want to put words in her mouth. She recorded this in 2 weeks. One interview said 2 weeks, another said 1 week. I don't know. Does it sound like it was recorded in a week or two? Who knows, man? I think we're going to find out. So, right away, we got a couple questions to answer here, you know? First of all, is this worth the money? Is this album worth $200 for any reason at all? For collectors or for your enjoyment? Is it dope? I guess that's another question. Is the record dope? And then maybe at the end we can answer, does it sound like it was recorded in a week? I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever heard of an album being recorded in a week or two. I think The Chronic was recorded pretty fast, but we all know that one's a classic. I don't know what we're going to get into here, but we're going to run through this record track by track. I'm going to give it a listen, and for better or worse, we're going to critique each song, and this is just a hot take, my very first listen. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Mercedes Rear End, let's get it started. First track, It's Your Thing, featuring Master P. Jaquan, okay. Okay. This is a interesting beat. Man, I don't even know what to say. Let's give it a minute, though. We'll let it sink in here. Dun dun, dun dun. So she can sing. I assume that's just her on the hook. I'm gonna try to like this album. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna come in with an open mind, baby. We could do this thing. Yeah, Master P's the first to rap? Come on, man. Say, All right. Hootie Hoo. Man, I didn't even know that Hootie Hoo was a thing back then. What did this come out like in 1999? All right. I thought it was like 8 or 7. I don't know. Huh. For a Master P verse, I guess it wasn't bad, It's a slow verse. Do this thing. It does sound pretty No Limit 1990, that's for sure. So does she rap or does she just sing? I'm going to let the song play out because I want to hear if she actually raps. She might just sing. If all she does is sing, I'm in for a nasty surprise. This is not what I signed up for. It's kind of a creative song, though, I got to give it to her. A little bit more than I expected from No Limit. Master P referencing a little Jerry Springer here. I'm not sure this is making for a good podcast, tell you the truth, because I'm like listening and it's like, And you know, I'm right there. I'm like and okay. So that first track is over, and she did not really rap. She's more of a singer, I guess. We'll go to the next song. It's called Pussy. Let's see. Is this gonna be dope? I don't know. Hmm. Let's see who's producing this stuff, huh? We're just gonna go after the good old wiki. Pussy makes the world go round, huh? Never heard of that before. Featuring Ghetto Commission. And they're coming off with the raps. Do all these feature? Yeah, I mean, it's a No Limit album, so there's a lot of features, of course. You know, Pussy. You know, what can you say? Pussy. What is the Ghetto Commission? Anybody notable on there? Members consisted of two New Orleans rappers, Holloway and G Spade. Yeah, I never heard of them. Huh. Wise Guys. That sounds familiar. Okay, I remember that record cover. You know what? I don't think so, man. I don't. This song ain't it, man. It's really not it. Do I like the beat though? I mean, that's the real question, right? I don't think the beat's anything special to write home to. I mean, it's got some good vocals there, you know. I got even that, you know. The singing on this song is all right. They got talent. Somebody here has talent. Which isn't too bad for somebody who just did this in a week and got signed, you know, right off the bat. All right, all right. I can't take it anymore. Let's go to the next song. Talk to me. We got a phone ring. How crooked and shit. All right. Mia X and Mercedes. So we should get some rap in here, right? Mia X is a good rapper. She raps. All right, we got a phone call going on here. That's Master P on the line there. I've been sitting there thinking about you. What's that? Okay. Master P can't wait to get home and make love to you. Okay, it's a slow jam. This is a slow jam. I mean, it kind of sounds like this is like some raunchy R&B shit, you know? Huh. So a minute into the song, and it's a phone call. And I guess that's Mercedes singing in the back. They're still talking. We can see that the song is about halfway over, right? I mean, I don't know. Is there a time and place for this album so far? How about just this song? You know? I guess it's good elevator music, you know, background shit, you know? Like, ain't nobody paying attention to the words of a song. I don't know. They could have just. I guess it's kind of cool, you know. I don't know. It's kind of cringy because you know it's Master P. It's cringy. But you know what? He's the boss, man. He could do what he wants, right? Can't hate on that. All right. Let's go on to the next track here. Track number 4 here. Can tell. Okay, this one has promise. This one's got some promise. Hey, this sounds like some 80s shit. Okay, this one's got a lot of plays. Second most plays. Oh no, not even close. Crazy About You is the highest play. This one's got some decent plays though. There's somebody rapping here, but the album don't have no credits. Let's see. Can tell. Okay, on Wiki there's some credits here. It's got Mac, JMO, and Miss Peaches. Peaches, Peaches, Peaches. If you've seen the Mario movie, you know what I'm talking about. Song of the Year. Mac. Y'all down with Mac? I never heard Mac. Huh. Alright. I gets down with this song. It's cool. I gets down with it. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a heart. I'm going to save it to the library. Damn, that's Mercedes' voice? Okay. Okay. She's getting those Mariah Carey notes. Some of those Mariah Carey high notes there. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. All right. I like it. You know what? We're going to give Quintel a heart, okay, on the Spotify. That means it's going in the library or something. It's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go to the next track. Hit 'em. Oh, this one's going to be hard. It's called Hit 'em. Who we got here? Okay, this has Maya X. Did I say the last one Maya X? I mixed it up. That's all right. Maya X and Lexus. Talk to Me had Maya X. Okay, I missed that. So Hit 'em has Maya X too. I don't know, I'm getting conflicting information here from Spotify and the Wikipedia. Bear with me. All right. I assume that rapper is Mia X. Is this Mia or Maya? Someone tell me in the comments. I don't know. I think it's Mama Mia. I think it's Mia. Big Mama Mia. Is that what she called herself in one of the songs? I don't know. That sounds like Mercedes right there. Rapping at about, like what, 120 there, I assume. I mean, if that's her, you know, her rhymes are okay, you know. I mean, I give her props. Whoever did that verse there, it was okay. It was not impressive. I feel like I could have wrote it myself. But have I ever wrote a verse that dope? Probably not. All right, man, we're moving on. Hit 'em up. It's okay. It's not getting liked though. All right, Kiss the Cat, Mercedes. Who else is on here? Oh, this is a skit featuring First Time. Like the first time I'm listening to this. It's a first time for everything. Kiss on my breasts. All right. I don't know, man. This you definitely want to. We're gonna, you know what? We're just gonna sit through this skit. Why not? Like that? Like I'm waiting for the punchline. Is this a, is there something worth it at the end of this skit? Okay. This is very cringe. For show. What? Like that? Like that? Okay, I don't know. This makes for awful podcasting. I know. I know. Okay. We're we're just going to keep listening. We're really going to suffer through this. We're going to suffer through this skit. She's trying to make him go down on her, you know. Okay. Okay, there's the punchline. I figured it. A skit, skippable. Do You Want to Ride featured Master P and Mercedes. I mean, the wiki does not list Master P, but Spotify does. Is this a good beat? It's, it's upbeat. It's upbeat. Okay. She can rap. She's rapping here. This song doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound that old either. Okay, what do we got on the hook here? She's on the hook. She does her thing singing. She does good. She does good. It's not bad, not bad. All right, let's see if Master P come up. We'll judge his verse. Oh, okay. She's really doing some vocal acrobats on this song, man. She flipping it up, switching it up. Okay, she got talent. She got talent. I'm surprised so far that they only gave her one album. But then again, I'm not. You know. The beat's interesting. It switches up, around a minute 37. I like the way that the beat switches up, though. That's kind of creative. I like the instrument they're using there. It's just, what do you call that? A synth? All right, it's not bad. You know what? We're going to go ahead and give this the good old fashioned heart on Spotify. Let's see if Master P has a verse here. And we'll judge him. A lot of this reminds me of just a big old conversation from like Tupac's Machiavelli album. What's it called? What's your phone number? Yeah, some corny shit like that. So we got a minute. We got 30 seconds. I don't think Spotify's got the track listing correct because there was no Master P on here. Unless he's going to come in and do something quick. No. Can't be trusted, man. You can't trust this, the credits on here. I would probably refer to the wiki. It's not a bad track, though. Let's go. N ain't shit. Okay. Ends ain't shit. Where do you at? Where do you at? Huh. This is a wild beat. Or wild track. It sounds a lot like that good old fashioned chanting no limit type stuff, you know, back in the day. It's cool. I get it. Okay. Um, I think the song's got potential, you know. I think if you're listening to this record and you like Mercedes, oh, guess what, man? She be rapping all kinds now. It's about time. I love it. Um, I wonder why they started off the record with her singing, singing more than she raps. But again, you know, she's rapping on this track, and it's not that impressive, I guess. I mean, maybe these days it would probably get more mileage. You know, there's more female rappers that are kind of serving up this type of rap. Okay. You know what? She's got good flow on here, at least. Good flow on here. But we're going to go ahead and give it a pass now. Go to Bonnie and Clyde. Featuring Magic. Magic. Wasn't he the guy who sounded like Mystical? I bet he was. Bonnie and Clyde. How creative, right? All right, let's see what this sounds like. This is supposed to be some gangsta shit here. Huh. He kind of sounds like he's chewing on some DMX here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think he sounds like Mystical, man. Not here. He does kind of sound like DMX, though. I mean, not to insult DMX, um, but he's got a flow that reminds me of DMX at least, and he's got that raspy voice. Um, yeah, for sure, man. This is some DMX influenced flow. That's just my opinion, though. Bonnie and Clyde. All right, so we know what Magic brings. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and break my own rule. I'm gonna forward this. Oh, okay. So Mercedes is back doing some pretty good singing. You know, she's a good singer. Like, okay. I like her rapping here. I like it. All right. All right. We're going to go ahead and give this, we're going to save it. We're going to give it a heart here. If anything, for the fact that Mercedes sounds good. And if I want to hear somebody who kind of sounds like DMX and ask somebody, does this guy sound like DMX? Just to see what kind of answer I get. It's worth the save on there. It's worth the adding to the library. So, all right, next track we got Pony Ride. Okay, this one is starting off. I don't know what this is. Was that like a guitar, just kind of slowly playing? Mm. All right, so this is Mercedes singing. I don't think she's going to do any rapping here. I'm predicting she's not. So, is No Limit like are they trying to have like an R&B combo of hip hop R&B artists? Um, like who are they trying to either mimic or who are they influenced by? Like there's a lane that they're trying to capture, you know. There's a lane. And I don't know enough about R&B to tell you, but is it someone like Aaliyah, you know? Did she kind of rap and sing? Is it that group TLC, you know? You guys let me know in the comments. What's the lane that they're trying to get here, you know? There's a lane. It's R&B, hip hop, female. I don't know. You know what? Pony Ride, This is elevator music to me, you know. Just, I guess. I mean, it's nah. This skipping it. Candlelight and champagne. Mia X. Is that true? Is that true? We'll find out. Maybe. Let's see how this song is, though. So she starting off with the singing again. You know, I can't fault her for her voice. You know, she's got a good voice. But can she make it catchy? Can it be a good song? Can she make it catchy? I don't. I don't care for it, man. I just don't care for these type of jams. You know. I'm moving on, man. I did not. I don't have an R&B channel for a reason. You know. I got to give that a strike. Camouflage. Oh snap! This one's starting off gangsta. Who's on this, man? Mac and Sam. Sam. All my camouflage bitches, raise them high. All right. Is this a No Limit anthem? Let's find out. You know what? I like this song. I can tell right now. We're going to give it a heart. This is some classic No Limit right here. I can hear it in the beat, you know. There's some No Limit beats that are good. And it's when they sound original. Like they got their own original style. This is one of those tracks, you know. Not to say that the other tracks we heard didn't sound original. They did. But this one seems to have that No Limit flavor that I'm used to. It must be a soldier anthem here. Raise 'em high. Yeah. All right, that song is dope. Camouflage for show. Probably the crown jewel. All right, we'll move on here. Stop playing on my phone. It starts off with a skit, of course. Phone call. You broke hoe. Is this a skit? It's a skit. Okay, so okay, it's kind of funny. You know, she thinks she's a bad bitch, you know, and all the men are calling her, all the dudes, whatever. Okay. Hush, track number 14. Does this really have mystical in it? It does. I don't think I've heard mystical in a big minute. I like the piano in the back, you know, it's cool. Shut your mouth! Damn, that's some classic mystical right there. I think that's just how mystical always sounds, all right. He's got that screaming flow, you know. Probably one of the first to do it. Am I wrong? Maybe. Let me know in the comments. I'll tell you, man, after you haven't heard mystical in ages, it doesn't bother you to hear some good old-fashioned mystical now. So the music is pretty creative, you know. The beat's creative. I dig it. I fucks with it, you know. I don't think I'm skipping this song if I'm listening to this record. But this is just Mystical doing his thing. There's nothing unexpected here. But of course, that's why you get him on, right? To do this. Hush, hush. It's not bad. It's not my favorite No Limit song ever. But I dig it. Let's hear this girl rap now, Mercedes. You know what? Let's remember this took her like a week or two to record. Not bad. Not bad so far. Like, who's directing all these songs? Who's writing the hooks? And it's crazy. No Limit might not get enough credit for the crazy, insane pace that they had. I mean, come on. Half the records were Garbo. And this is a good example. Like, there's some Garbo tracks on here, but then there's some good ones. And you're like, what? How they do that? All right, what you need? Silk the Shaka. Okay. I bet I'm not going to like this song. I bet I'm not going to like it. It starts off slow. It's got some interesting, notes going on in the back. Some interesting sounds. Her singing is pretty top notch still. But okay, her and Silk are going back and forth. Are they? Let's see. Or is that just a little... Is she just talking shit in the back of it? Kinda. I get it, but I don't like it. Alright, let's go to the next track. Crazy Bout Ya. It's Master P. This song has 2,370,000 plays at least. This must be the big one. Let's see. Let's be the judge of that, right? I mean, okay. It's got some soul, I get it. It's got a clear message. I could see where people feel it, I mean, she does her thing. She sings. That's cool. All right, let's go ahead and hear Master P and be the judge of his ass. Let's hear his verse, huh? Okay, P. Oh, he starts off with the Okay, how about his writing on here? Die for you, lie for you. It sounds like some typical Master P, really. I mean, he's just rhyming you. A lot of you. Except the very last word, he says yeah instead of you. Did he do that on purpose? Either way, I think you get what you get with Master P here. He's not that impressive, but he's not disappointing either. He came in and did exactly what you would expect. So you'll either love it or hate it. This is a skipper for me. I don't know. I'm not going to play it 2 million times. But some people out there did. All right, we got My Love. This one sounds like it's got some soul, some funk in it. We got Mr. Servon and Lexus. Are you guys down with Mr. Servon? I don't think I ever heard his record, really. All right. I mean, the beat's all right, you know. The beat's all right. It's kind of R&B, but it's a little bit more gangsta than R&B. It's aggressive. It was, but now there's a lot of singing from Mercedes. All right, let's skip through this shit. That must be Mr. Servon. What's that name, Mr. Servon? That's how you say it, right? Mr. Servon. I remember he had a couple records out there at the record store, and I just like saw them and I was like, nah. Say it, Jack. Was I missing out though? I mean, I only have 2 ears, and I only have so much time and so much money as a kid back then, you know. I ain't hating, I'm just saying. You guys let me know in the comments if I'm missing out. You like Servon? Recommend me a song, a Servon track. I don't know. Ooh, free game. This one starts off dope. I think. I could be bamboozled. Woolsey. All right, we got some cool. What is that? A keyboard? Mercedes singing here, track 18. How are you guys feeling about this so far? Like, if you've heard this record and you've made it this far, are you tired of her singing? Do you want more of rapping? Or like, is her singing getting old? I guess it's music, right? It's music. That's what she does. She sings. I don't know. Does it get better? Oh shit, we got a rapper here. Who is this? Free game. Lexus and Little Italy. Alright, I can't help it. I'm going to click on Little Italy. He signed E40's label at some point. He joined No Limit. An only album he had. Okay, I knew he had an album on No Limit. Oh my god, who remembers that shit? Snoop Dogg was on Little Italy's record? I guess Snoop Dogg really had to do a lot of work out there at the No Limit camp. I mean, do as the No Limit soldiers do when at No Limit, right? Yeah, I don't know if I heard Little Italy, if that was him or not. Whatever, though. Let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to give this one a thumbs down. I don't like this track. Chillin'. Featuring Lexus. Is this going to be a slow jam? Oh yeah, this is going to be another slow jam. On W Balls. Just kidding. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's not a song. It's a fucking skit. I'm tired of skits. Oh my god, this is a skit right after a skit. This is like cheating, man. How many skits we got here? 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming we got like 3 skits. So really, this is a 20-track album. All right, I Need a Thug. Of course, Master P's on this track, right? Odell, Popeye, and Master P. Who's Popeye? Girl, you know I need a thug. I don't know. Let's find out here. That must be. This song must start off with Odell. Let's see. Odell. I can't really tell. You can't click on Popeye's name on Wiki, so. Let's skim through this song. Okay, Mercedes is doing her thing. Okay. She's trying to be like a raunchy rapper, you know? I mean, it's okay, but I don't know if it's her true character, honestly. It kind of feels acted or forced, you know? Like, I get the lane they were going for now, you know? It's almost like this R&B Aaliyah meets Little Kim or something, you know? I'm not sure they accomplished it. All right, let's go back. Let's keep forward in here. All right, here's Master P. Does he rap? I don't think so. Did I miss it? Oh my God, who hated it when? Did you hate it when they would say that a rapper was featured on a track and then you would play the track and all he was doing was talking shit on the track? Oh, I hated that. And I think that's what Master P's doing here. Yeah, I'm going to forward this. Yeah, he's just talking shit, but I think he gave us a Oh man, that was a big one. He did. Well, at least he did that, right? I mean, you get your money's worth. If he doesn't even have to spit a verse as long as he comes in and says, hootie hoo. Again, I didn't even know hootie hoo was a thing until a couple years later, I bet. I don't remember. When did the hootie hoo song come out from? Was it True? TRU that came out that hootie hoo track? All right, man. I can't take it anymore. We're going to skip. We're going to the You're the Only One. I Need a Thug got like very low plays. Not the lowest from this album, but pretty low. It's basically at the little kids table when it comes to this record. You Are the Only One. How does she have the strength to just keep singing and singing? You know, doing this in a week, imagine the hours. Like, they probably got like very little sleep. You know, I think that if they had made her just R&B with some commercial friendly, you know, hip hop, she might have made it big. You know, she might have made it big. Just something more like if she had a record and you took off the parental advisory sticker and you put some clothes on her, she could have made it. That's just my opinion. It's like, I think you have to go all in or all out, you know. She's on two lanes here. I mean, she still sold respectably, you know. I'm sure she went gold on the day of her release because all the Best Buys that were stocking up on No Limit Records, it's like automatic gold. This song is whack. We're moving on. Last song, finally, Talk Dirty to the DJs. Okay, so in an interview, Mercedes said that The last song on this CD, she wishes she could have done more with. No, I don't think so. Not in my opinion. But then this is from a gangsta rap slant, you know. What do you want? She's talking dirty to DJs on the last track. Okay, it's hard to listen to. I mean, let's let's be real. Let's be real. This we knew what we were getting into. This was a triple X rated CD. I mean, look at the cover. There's no surprise here. I guess it's creative, you know. Eno, Ella, MIT. Okay. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's kind of funny. All right, that's it. Waste of a minute and 22 seconds on a CD, you know? But whatever. It would have been better closing out with You're the Only One, I guess. Um, let's go ahead and let's look at this back. Let's run it back here on what did we want to answer here? We wanted to answer, is this worth $200 for any reason? No, not that I can think of. Unless you have, unless you're collecting and you demand every single No Limit record. You have the museum of No Limit CDs and tapes. That would be impressive. I'd love to see it. But I would not, even if I decided to collect all the No Limit records, I don't, but I'm not rich. Like, I'm not going to drop $200 on this thing. No. So, is it worth it? No. I don't think so. Is the record dope? I don't think it hits dope level. That's being pretty kind. I think it has an identity crisis. And this is just my first take, Maybe I'll listen to it again and change my mind. But first take, it has an identity crisis. I think it starts off way too slow for her. I didn't even know that she rapped until like the fourth song or something like that. And then she does really good singing, though. I don't think the identity crisis is in her talents, like singing and rapping. I think that's dope that she can do that really well. And at first, I wasn't sure if she could rap well. I was like, meh. But then further along in the record, I think she has good flow. She ain't like a lyrical genius, but oh my God, who is, right? And I don't even care about that. I think she's got good flow. The story that she tells is fine. She can paint a picture. But because some of her singing is so good, it clashes with the pornographic scenery that she paints herself. It's like she painted herself into a corner. She has to be highly talented. She has to sing really well, but she has to be sexy too. Not just sexy, but pretty raunchy in a lot of these tracks. It's a hard lane to be successful in. Not everybody can be old school Little Kim or who's in that lane now. Nicki Minaj and all them girl rappers. What's her face? You know who I'm talking about. All these female rappers that are in that lane right now. Megan Thee Stallion, right? Yeah, she was in that one track with "There's some hoes in this house" or whatever. All right, so Armani Caesar. That's who I'm thinking about. That's who I can't get out of my head here that I was trying to name. Armani Caesar. That chick right there's got the lane, and she does really dope at it. Maybe what we're saying is Mercedes was just ahead of her time. She might have been ahead of her time. But I still, on my first listen, I just think that there's an identity crisis here. And it wasn't her fault necessarily. There's some songwriting and directing of of where they wanted to go with what she had. And I think they fumbled the ball. I mean, I'm sure she made some decent cash from it. It sold a decent amount, more records than a lot of, than it probably had any business selling, and probably a lot more than some of our favorite rappers, or, somewhat. Um, but I think, like, looking into the soul of this lady, Mercedes, I can see that she's a badass singer. She can rap her ass off. But I think she got caught in this No Limit craze, and Master P saw this little Kim lane and tried to push her in, and I don't think it worked necessarily. So, is it a dope record? Yeah, it's got a few dope tracks. Like Can Tell, Do You Want to Ride, Bonnie and Clyde was okay because, there's reason to check that one out. And Camouflage. I think Camouflage and Can't Tell might be my favorites, but I'm going to go ahead and give Camouflage the crown jewel because that's just a No Limit anthem. And this is a No Limit record. So thank goodness we got some No Limit like, music or vibe on here. How do we score it? Oh, sheesh. Off my first listen, I'm going to give it a 6. I think that's being generous. But because I am impressed with the way she sings, and I was impressed with their flow later on, and there's several dope tracks, that I put on my saved, my playlists or whatever. I gave them a heart on Spotify. I think she warrants a 6. And the other tracks that I didn't really care for, some of them were filler. Then there were a couple that are just plain old skippers, So that's what I think about it, man. I don't know. What do you think about this record? Do you have this record? If you do, send me a picture, man. I want to see it. This is definitely something that if you see it at the pawn shop or at someone's garage sale or some shit, pick it up because it is worth $200, as we saw on eBay. Like, people want it. So the only reason you should buy this album physically is if you see it for under $50. Go for it, I'd pull the trigger on $30, maybe, I don't know. So that's it, man. That's my first take on Mercedes Rear End. My very first listen. Take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I'll listen to it again at some point. I don't know. I'll probably just listen to the tracks that I liked. Who knows, man? Maybe if I'm on a desert island and all I have is this CD, I'll listen to it again. But I ain't making any promises. Anyways, hey, give us a like on the YouTube. Subscribe. Let me know what other records, if you have any idea of a record you want me to run through like this, tell me in the comments. Look for our podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Just look for Gangsta Rap Odyssey and subscribe to that. We do a New Music Mondays where I just pop out some of the newest music from the OGs. You best believe it. Anyways, share us, help us grow, and we gonna keep doing it. This is the Gangsta Rap Odyssey, and we out. Peace.